All ERP buyers have one question in common. How much does an ERP cost? The answer depends on many factors, including the number of users, deployment, training, implementation, and more. In this video, we'll cover everything related to the total cost of ownership of an ERP, from implementation fees and pricing models to hidden costs, vendor fees, and more. Let's get started. How much does an ERP cost? ERP pricing varies widely, but credible industry estimates indicate some solid guardrails. According to Dmytro Uman, CEO and co-founder of Brights, ERP costs typically fall into the following ranges. For companies with 50 plus employees, ERP projects often cost between $100,000 to $200,000 and take 3 to 4 months to implement. Larger enterprises may spend $500,000 to $1 million plus, with timelines stretching 8 to 24 months. Custom ERP development can range from $25,000 all the way up to $5 million or more. Of course, these costs depend on many factors. Here are the top 6 that impact ERP pricing. Number 1. Number of users. Most ERP systems charge per user. Adding more users as your business grows can materially increase costs over time, so scalability matters as much as day one pricing. Number 2. Implementation strategy. Implementation often rivals or exceeds software licensing in cost. Factors include data migration complexity, integration with legacy systems, training and change management, and whether you use vendor services or third-party consultants. Number 3. Training and customer support. Some vendors offer training options on site or via online tutorial videos and classes. However, depending on the vendor, this assistance may be included in your overall software price. Additionally, more hands-on training options, such as having a specialist come to your business to help employees learn more about the program, typically cost more than receiving training through virtual self-paced courses. Number 4. Add-ons and customization. The more you customize, the more you pay. Experts consistently recommend prioritizing out-of-the-box functionality over heavy customization whenever possible. As Mark McShane, managing director at AED Training, puts it, shunning over customization in favor of out-of-the-box functionality is key to cost control. Number 5. Deployment model. Cloud ERP typically has lower upfront costs than subscription pricing. On-premise ERP often requires higher upfront investment, but may balance out over time. As Uman notes, cloud ERP is often the lower cost entry point, especially for first-time buyers. Number 6. Maintenance and upgrades. You need to ensure your program continually updates as you develop your budget and ERP cost estimate. Additionally, the program needs upgrades that vendors may not include in your base software costs. Ask your vendor how often you need updates and if they added them to the base price. Real ERP pricing examples. Here is a realistic example buyers should expect in the market. Take a mid-size manufacturer with 50 users. The costs might break down like this. Software licensing or subscription, $1,500 to $3,000 per user for one-time upfront perpetual licensing, or $100 to $200 per user per month for SaaS subscription licensing. Implementation services, $75,000 to $200,000 depending on data migration, integrations, and reporting needs. Training and change management, $10,000 to $30,000, and annual support and maintenance, 18 to 25% of license cost or baked into SaaS pricing. That makes the total cost of ownership roughly between $250,000 to $600,000 over the course of 3 to 5 years. Note, that's not including hidden costs like system downtime, which can disrupt business during the setup and post-implementation adjustments. It's wise to have a contingency fund, usually around 10 to 20% of the project cost, to keep things on track. Spotlight on Visibility ERP. Today's sponsor, Visibility ERP, is often evaluated by manufacturers and distributors looking to balance cost, speed, and capability. From a pricing perspective, Visibility ERP buyers often cite faster implementations, typically 4 to 6 months, no need for third-party consultants because Visibility provides all training, project management, and tech services directly, so customers get direct access to top resources, direct access to US and UK-based teams instead of outsourced support, flexible and unique pricing models for software and implementation. Visibility offers time-driven flat fee implementations as well as time and materials models. Subscription costs are also time-scaled to account for implementation time before go live. In terms of investment, Visibility offers both on-premise and SaaS deployment models. On-premise licensing starts at approximately $3,000 per user, while SaaS subscriptions begin at $119 per user per month. Implementation services typically start around $60,000, with total project costs depending on scope, complexity, integrations, and user count. That combo can materially reduce implementation risk and total cost of ownership, especially for complex manufacturing environments. Schedule a demo with Visibility today through the links in the description and see how they can help you with your to-order and distribution needs. Analyst takeaway: how to budget for ERP. ERP pricing isn't about finding the cheapest system. It's about finding the right economic fit. Smart buyers model total cost of ownership, not just licenses, avoid over-customization early, budget for implementation and change management, and build contingency into the plan. If you want to compare ERP pricing across vendors or explore detailed cost breakdowns, check out the SelectHub resources linked below. And if you're evaluating ERP for complex manufacturing or distribution, today's sponsor, Visibility ERP, is worth a close look. I'm Devin Hennig with SelectHub. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.